when Hitler was in power, he didn't immediately open in the Second World War against the other countries. He started first with annexing Austria, right? And no one said a word about it. He wasn't allowed to. He had agreement. He's not allowed to train any military. He's not allowed to hold any weapons. But through agreements they did with neighboring countries in order to supply them with weapons and train their soldiers, and they annexed Austria. And the international community was silent. And then came the area of the Sudets, right? And instead of the international community fighting, understanding that there's an aggressive dictator who his agenda is to go and conquer violently as much area as possible, they signed an agreement with them and just gave them this piece of land. If the European community would hold together and fight that, probably we could have prevented the Second World War and its atrocities. Guys, the same thing is happening now. Iran is going through proxies around the world. What's happening in Yemen, what you see, those horrifying pictures of fast, of children, of women dying there, it's Iran conquering this area. What it's doing in Lebanon with Hezbollah, it's manipulating and controlling the government by a military force that they have in the south of Lebanon without any reason. What they're doing in Syria, what they're doing in Iraq. Have you seen how the Iraq military just shot protesters without holding any arms? People are dying, and Iran is the force that's pushing it. And instead of bringing it, saying Iran is a peaceful force and let's sign agreements and let's see how we can economically cooperate with it. No. You have to take down the head that's trying to take over as much land, countries, violently. That's what happens in our region in this moment. And we see the European community silent. Instead of speaking about the atrocity of what Assad has been doing in the past few years, murdering with chemical weapon its own people. What we're seeing in Turkey, I don't know if you've seen some video. Turkish soldiers are beheading men, women, children of Kurdish minority without any reason. And the international community is silent. But what they have to discuss in the Human Rights Committee of the United Nations, it's Israel, right? Only Israel. Only condemning this only individual country in our region who is a true democracy. The only country who's brave enough in our region to speak about freedom, about equality. Yes. And I want you to come back with that message into your parliaments and into your representatives. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.